We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to my life. We can change the world from the musical Rosie, Lucy Thomas. So I've reacted to Lucy many times before. I'll have a playlist at the end so you guys can check out those reactions. But huge shout out to George, a fellow George, for the donation and the support. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoy the reaction. So what do we have here? Dun, 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 dun. The lyrics. The musical Rosie is based on the inspirational true story of Miss Rosie Booty? Let me know. A poor English girl who was sent away to be brought up in a remote Irish convent before following her dream of becoming an actress and singer, living a dramatic and inspirational life in Edwardian London's West End. Nice. Okay. Very British, I see. Very well. We continue. I've never heard this song before, by the way, so it will be my first reaction legitimately. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's begin.
So, for my finale, I couldn't think of a more perfect song with a more perfect meaning. This is We Can Change the World from the musical Rosie.
Is that Lucy? She looks different. I mean, it's just, I want to make sure. Is that are my eyes failing me? That has to be Lucy, right? Yeah, I don't know. She looks very different. Maybe it's the hair. I think it's for the most part dark, and she has like blonde highlights on there. I do believe that's Lucy. Okay. I want to make sure I'm on the right video, you know?
My heart is filled with joy. I sense a new beginning, a chance to build a brighter future, to move beyond all that we once were. The road ahead is long, and many stand against us, but with the strength to find our own way, then step by step and day by day, I believe we can change the world. Leave all our doubts and fears behind us, and be who we were born to be, with all who dare to dream beside us. Perhaps it sounds naive, perhaps I'm just a dreamer, but there is light beyond the darkness. We now have hope, and that is why I believe we can change the world. Break down the walls that now divide us, and be who we were born to be, with all who dare to dream beside us. We can't look
Bravo.
Thank you.
It's a singing voice that, to me, is timeless and classic. I'll explain. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. I think it was the lighting that was trying to trick me, attempting to trick my eyes. And so I wasn't sure if that was Lucy, but as soon as she started singing, I was like, yep, that's her voice, because I could close my eyes and then go back to previous videos reactions that I would close my eyes, hear that voice, and it's like instant click, that is the voice, indistinguishable. Looking very great there with that glittering suit. Very interesting choice of color, considering that the background, or I mean, that's what it is, they keep changing that light. For the most part, I think it was blue, but this color, like a kind of like a salmon, pink salmon kind of color, it really stands out. It's very beautiful. And she was also physically, like her face, a bit tan. Maybe that's what it is. She went on vacation before performing or something. But she looked way tanner than her other videos. So I was like, what's going on? Okay, the voice itself. There were some parts that seemed very difficult because they were continuous in terms of like breathing. They would be like dun 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 dun. It's like, how do you have, where's the space for you to take a breath and to continue on that longer part at the end? And we never like heard her breath, at least I didn't. She's very comfortable and technical with her breathing, which you obviously have to be if you're a singer of this type. And what I meant by timeless and classic is that this is singing that I could picture in my head from 500 years ago. Somebody out there could have sung this and it would have been like acceptable, like normal, like something that you could have heard 500 years ago. We're hearing it today in 2025, and it's something that we could hear 500 years from now. It's just, it'll never go out of, like out of style or out of fashion, something like that, with some voices that are more niche and like super specific, right? For example, like I'm gonna throw under the bus the mumble rappers, right? Like 500 years ago, if you heard that, somebody mumble rapping, then you would have been like, are you okay? Do you need assistance? And today it's acceptable if you're into that music. 500 years from now, I don't know. I think rap would have evolved in that time period. But this voice is just gonna stay forever. She does like such a great job with the presentation, and like one of the most impressive things to me is the fact that I think you have to be spot on with this type of singing because it's so prominent. You just hear, some delicate piano orchestra going on in the background, a little bit of a choir at times, but for the most part, her voice is like 90% of the presentation. And with this type of like, I'm not even sure, like musical, kind of theater, musical, opera type of singing, any mistake I think would be noticeable, and maybe not in a good way, right? Like if her voice were to crack in the middle, you would notice it. I mean, the fans would be fine with like, who cares? It's Lucy. But you would notice it. Whereas in other genres of music, like rock or something, you're singing, you mess up, you're not completely on pitch, whatever. It's hard to tell because there's so much sound and instruments going around, and it's like the energy and the vibe is like different energy, right? So it's like maybe you don't even care. Here, it's like you have to be so polished, so uptight, right? From the way you dress to the way your presence is on stage, how you maneuver yourself, and your voice. I think that would create a lot of nerves. I could not imagine myself being on that stage It really is intimidating being on, in like a musical set. Like, look at this right here. Huge screen with her face on it. And then there's nothing here, like no, I mean, there's a bunch of candles as decoration. But aside from it, it's the piano, and it's this really kind of minimalistic theater, like a block. Just 3 walls and the people. There's no hiding here. This would be like, if I had stage fright, this would probably be the last place I would want to perform. But Lucy's a professional. She has it down, and she did fantastic. Essentially perfect. Like I can't even tell anything wrong that went here. And not that I'm even looking for it, because I'm mesmerized by her voice and how it literally carries you. It's like a candle in the wind. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm here for more Lucy. If it's from the musical Rosie, what the heck, let's do it. Like I said, I'm no expert here, no professional. I'm just a guy on the internet, and I'm learning more about the different types of singing, the genres, the this and that, the technical aspect, and I'm open-minded. So what the heck, more musicals, bring them my way, bring them to me. Hit the like, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.